And so then I said to her, "Hey girl, they call me John Hancock because look at the size of my signature."
Yeah. You know, if I was a lady, I'd be like, wow, his penmanship. The font setting is so big.
Look at all those loops.
Gary,
Anyway.
as a female, if somebody came up to you and wrote you a love letter, but every letter was the size of John Hancock's entire signature, would you fall in love with them?
I don't know what John Hancock's entire signature looks like.
I probably wouldn't even be able to read the poem.
I need to look. So this is a reference to something I don't get.
Okay, so basically on the Declaration of Independence, John Hancock's signature is significantly larger than anyone else's.
Oh,
Despite not necessarily doing any more than any of the other people.
Basically, if you want the real context here, I was actually making a Richard joke.
Yeah.
Yes. Classy. Well, I wonder if he was the first person to sign. No, that's just a really extra signature too. I mean, that's just not a regular signature. He like colored in some of those letters to create depth. That dude spent some time on that signature.
He had some calligraphy skills.
It's like he's like working on it for like
on my
6
back.
hours, and like the guy who was like behind him in line is like, "Come on, man, I want my turn."
You know, the others are like, "Oh my gosh, there's 500 of us who still need to sign this, and it's only 2 inches of space." John, why? It's bigger than the entire Declaration of Independence.
It's like you wrote over the preamble. How did you get that high up on the paper?
That's not the Declaration.
Oh, sorry.
That's the Constitution.
Rights. Yeah, Constitution. My bad.
Oh,
I don't know,
man,
maybe
everybody
there was
else
a
was
preamble.
so
As much U.S. history as I know, I don't actually deadass know anything about the U.S. history. Are you kidding me?
I forget every single thing I learned.
Like, I know about the fucking, like,
I have no
coal
memory.
mine
I don't know
revolt.
anything. What's my name?
Your name is Andrew.
Andrew. I like that name. You can call me.
Andrew Bradbury.
You
The thing
can
about,
call me
like,
Anne for
American
short.
history is like,
This game is so fun, you guys.
Him.
You have to
oh,
stack.
catch the box, catch the box.
Yeah.
Oh, we're stacking.
We be stacking. Look how excited that guy behind the counter is.
Hey, imagine how excited Cappy is. This is like probably the most impressive hat he'll ever wear.
Wait, how can he even see the boxes that are falling? I mean, I
It
get
doesn't
that
matter.
we can.
He's got a
Carrie,
sixth
look on the
sense for
ground.
hats.
Carrie, look on the ground. There's shadows, silly.
Shadows, that is so smart.
He's got a sixth sense for hats.
He's using
He
that's
does.
not a hat. I guess anything's a hat for Cappy if he tries hard
We
enough.
can't even see Cappy anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
this is
Just barely at the box. Okay, now it's just all box.
I don't even know where the base is, so I can't tell whether I'm way off in terms of center of gravity.
Dear God,
The
we
base
can't
is
even
the part
see
of the
the
song
other
that's
hamster
going up.
anymore.
We're soon not even going to be able to see the trees.
No,
Oh, okay, only lets us go to 23.
I know they're strawberry, but they look like dongo.
I think they're apples.
I think they're
Are they
apples
apples?
too.
I got
man,
told.
that's a lot of apples.
They look like
They look
dongos.
They're dongos. I can't wait to go to bomb a dongo stand.
What?
Why?
Oh, we did that. We helped the dude. Let's help this dude.
We hope
I
the
can't
dude-
wait to invite the dongos over for a picnic.
What are you guys gonna eat? The
I like how you
dongo?
called him the dude, and he looks like Jeff Bridges from
He looks like the
uh,
guy from
The
before.
Big Lebowski.
And who are you? I'm the dude.
I'm the dude.
It's one of the
No,
best
see,
YouTube
you've got
poops
the
ever
wrong-
made.
You've got the wrong person.
Yeah,
I'm
why
not
aren't we
the
using
guy.
Oxnard?
Yeah.
You're looking for the guy. I'm the dude.
Wait, I think the goal of this. Okay,
Gabe, have
catch
you,
the fish as they fall.
You've seen Fesh Pins, right?
I have not.
Oh my God, watch it. It's one of the best YouTube poops ever made.
I'll watch it before I leave for work today.
It's like 20 minutes though.
Have you seen it, Kiri?
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
I'm not a
there?
YouTube pooper. I don't YouTube poop. Kiri.
Kiri there.
Carrie?
Huh?
There you are.
Oh, fuck. What happened?
Oh, she just asked the question as well.
Sorry,
Oh.
what was it?
Oh, we was talking about a YouTube poop, and I wonder if you'd seen it, but I forgot what the title is.
Fesh Pins.
YouTube poop.
It's called
that
the
was-
Fesh Pins of Blair.
I don't actually think I don't recognize it. I don't recognize the name. And usually YouTube poop titles are pretty standout.
It's one of the best YouTube poops ever made.
I was frozen.
Dude, if you have the link, just please
I
send
do.
it. I want to see it.
Sounds right
Yes.
up Carrie. It sounds right up
Give me
Carrie's
it.
alley. Yes. So I think I know why we have
yeah.
Cappy playing this game instead of Oxnard, because Oxnard would have eaten the fish, whereas Cappy was simply supposed to catch the fish, but Oxnard would
What
not
if
have
you
been
just
able
put
to.
the fucking, like, the basket in Oxnard's mouth so he thinks the fish are going in, but they're actually landing in the basket?
Oh god, Oxnard
So
would
they
have
like,
to, like,
oh good.
well, actually, you know what? It's not as surprising. I mean, with how much hamsters can fit into their cheeks, I'm sure that his mouth could hold that basket.
It's
Yeah.
true. Oh,
Sure.
yeah. What if you actually put it down his throat so that the fish goes over his tongue so he tastes it, but it doesn't go into his stomach. It rather goes into the basket, so he'll at least get to taste it. But then they'll have the fish left over.
Well, here's
They
the thing.
take
I remember
basket out.
seeing a video of somebody giving a baby carrot to a hamster, and that baby carrot, I think, was about the same size as the hamster, and that hamster managed to shove it into his cheek. That whole goddamn carrot into his cheek.
Hero.
I need to look this up. Ham Kiro.
Hero. Oh, I've got to tell my story now.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, story time. Well, Howdy feeds people.
It could soon. Menu mayhem. Sounds gangster. Alright. So last night, oh, I get a call at about, 3 a.m. And it's from from pretty much my best friend.
Me.
Yeah, you. I'm not gonna say it first. Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever. actually
Boy,
told
am I
you.
hungry.
Your
Give me
friend.
the burger.
Yeah,
Give me
we'll
the
just-
burger.
we'll just call her.
No,
No,
I don't want that.
I don't want that. We'll call her Jane. Jane Doe. There you go. We'll call her Jane. So I get a call at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. It's Jane. She's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm so fucking tired because I
Yeah.
just spent like 4 hours after work. I went over to a friend's place and we had a barbecue and socializing, and I just fucking exhausted me. So I was like, "Hey,
Big
what's
burger.
up?"
Big burger.
And she's like, I'm at a party right now. And I was like, alright, good for you, man. And she's like, but the thing is, I don't want to be here anymore. And I was like, then leave. And she's like, I'm having a hard time. And I was like, why? Like, I was just so tired. I just didn't really understand anything. I was like
Yeah.
at that point where I was like already kind of half asleep, and I was just like asking like clarifying questions to questions I probably should have picked up on. She's like, well, I don't know, there's this guy I don't really like keep trying to make moves on me, and I just kind of need an out. And I was like, oh, okay. So I put on some like clothes. I put on some like I like looked at my like outfits.
You
'Cause
put
I
on
was
your
like-
clown costume.
Yeah. But this is the type of clown costume where the arm is missing and the face
This
is
game is
distorted.
so hard.
I'm going to kill anyone. No. I just put on like kind of like I don't know. I put on like a muscle tank and I put on like sweats. So I was like, all right, now at least I look and I
Rammed.
sweat my ham ram.
Ham ram.
Now,
I went too fast and I couldn't steer properly because the current was pushing me down.
Here you know. Anyway, so I put on and I brushed my hair back, so I looked intimidating, at least to me. And plus I have like really dark circles under my eyes. So basically I
Fucking
look like,
mafia costume.
yeah, pretty much. I look like a guy who would fucking like snap the neck of a dog if it licked me at that time.
Oh my god.
Like that's where I was at, where I looked at least physically. I just, I got the 5 o'clock shadow, just the really dark circles under my eyes. Just fucking tired. Anyway, so I get in my car and I kind of roll my neck back and I'm like, all right, where are you at? And she's like, I'm like, fuck, you're gonna make me drive out to 3 a.m. and pick you up.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
redact the name of that city specifically
Yeah,
because
please
I
do.
said
Thank
you
you, thank you,
didn't
thank
come to see me!
I'm sorry. It was 3 a.m. What was I
That's
gonna
no
do?
excuse, Gabe.
I'm gonna bang on your door and be like, I was gonna say your mom's name. Evan's mom's name. Get Evan. I need to talk to him.
And then we come
I
downstairs
want to
and
show
play
him a cool
Smash.
picture of spaghetti I took.
And then I come
Gabe, what
downstairs and we
time are
play
you on?
Smash.
Yeah, we do until fucking 5. And my friend calls me. She's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm fucking busy. Just wait." Damn.
I'm playing Smash, okay?
I'm working this, man. Cut me
Finally
some
made
slack.
it. That was hard.
Anyway, what I was
Yay.
expecting with this story is I thought you were just gonna say that, like, you got in the car, rammed through the wall of the house, and killed him.
I was gonna say, did you kill a man to get her out of there?
Okay. No. Let me get there. Damn.
Everything Gabe did was legal.
Wait,
Yes, exactly.
The story's not over.
Your story's not over. So I'm fucking in my car and I'm driving and I set it to cruise control because I just kind of want to, like, you know, not have to put too much effort into driving. And, you know, I'm following the speed limit. I'm going 60 and the 55. And, you know, I get tailed by a cop at one point, but they just kind of, like, break off really fast because they're like, this guy's just, he's got somewhere to go. It's not like I was speeding or anything. They probably just tailed me because they were like, why the fuck is he out at, like, 3?
Ah, let him go, Lou. Someone going that fast has no time for a ticket.
And so I get in, you know, like, I'm getting really tired at that point, but I'm still awake. I'm like, God,
Sorry, you're gonna have to redact my joke.
God damn it.
People are gonna miss my joke.
Hey, to all listening, it was that funny. It gave me a big chuckle.
It was a good pun on the name of the city in which Gabe traveled.
It was
To which Gabe traveled.
Why is
And,
it always Gabe I have to redact from?
I'm a gamer.
It's a Gaber. Anyways,
Thank you, Carrie.
you're welcome.
So I get there at like 4, and I like see the house and see a bunch of cars parked out. I'm like, yeah, this is the one. And so I call her. I'm like, hey, how are you? She's like, are you here yet? And I was like, yeah, I'm just outside. And she's like, okay, I need you to come inside and come with an excuse to get me out. And I was like,
Oh wow,
I'm-
it's intense.
I'm like, I'm way too tired for this, bro. She's like, please. And I was like, fine, just cause it's you, I'll think of something. And so I'm like, I sit there for like 5 minutes, and I change my accent, and I go in, and I say, hey, oh man, I just fucked it up. Well,
Ridiculous.
redact that, please, if you would. Thank
To
you.
be fair, I think you already said the person's name once before.
You
I think I
said
Jane, just like Jane Doe.
But I think
Said
because
it
like
earlier.
I made a joke on the name too. Remember?
oh,
Okay,
it's
I
one
do.
of the little Jungarian hamsters.
The Hungarian
baby.
Am I remembering that incorrectly?
Ready to get hungry.
I don't
Oh,
necessarily remember me ever mentioning her name.
Hang on,
I
hang
think I've
on, hang
mentioned
on.
her
I'll
before.
text you the joke I made. Maybe I misheard you.
Regardless,
the Jungarian choir.
I went in
hamster.
and I said, you know, I spoke with my subtle, like, Queens version of New York, East Coast accent, which is a bit more kind of like fast, I guess. And I was like, hey, is you know, is she here? And they're like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, you know, I'm older brother, and we kind of need her back home tomorrow. You know, we're planning on mom's birthday. And the guy's like, all right, for sure, just go downstairs and get her. And I was like, all right. So I go down and I see her, and she fucking just like immediately flies to me, and she's like, hey. And I was like, you know, where the hell you been? You know, it's like, come on, we got a plan for mom's birthday tomorrow. She like kind of puts 2 and 2 together. She's like, oh, okay. So she waves by, and the guy who was, you know, trying to put the moves on her was like, all right, talk to you later. And she was definitely just like, no.
Just like, I'll
Um,
talk to you later. No.
yeah.
Gosh, that must have been. There must have been a really sketchy situation if she
Yeah,
felt like
she's,
you know, she
like-
needed to do that. You're such a
Yeah.
good friend, Gabe. You're a
Thanks.
quality human, I gotta say.
And fuck, never had that. Am I like
Anyway,
at least
Gabe,
10,
I
maybe at least
texted
was 10,
you.
20?
I texted you what I said, and
The
apology-
familia. I thought I said Romelia on accident.
Romania.
Scarlet.
Romelia
You went to
Scarlet.
Romania.
That actually is a nickname I have for her. Is Romelia.
A
Yes,
fucking
Carrie, I did go to-
vampire who's 500 years old and
You
blocked the
drove to
sun out with
Romania
red mist.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, I got there really. Carrie, remember how I was able to get to the recording super fast after my appointment because I just ran?
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's how I got to Romania so fast.
You ran. You didn't even drive. You ran across the Atlantic Ocean.
Dude, the car can't get there fast enough. I can.
Yeah. Then why do you even have a car?
So I can be human.
Oh, so you can trick people. I gotcha.
So the fools will think that they're walking among a normal man until they see me fucking sprinting across the Pacific and not sinking. And so I pick her up and she's like, thank you. I'm like, where's your car? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh.
How drunk? Was she drunk?
She wasn't drunk. She was just buzzed. And I was
Okay.
like, fucking where the what do you mean you don't know where your car is? I'm like, give me your keys. And she's like, they're inside. And I'm like, God damn it. So I frustration. It's just anger because I'm tired, not because
Yeah.
I'm upset at the situation.
No, I get it. That's the only
So I'm
time
just
I'm
like-
grumpy too.
Yeah, so I'm just like
Oh, crying child.
crying shit.
And we
That's
don't
the
have-
name of the kid who.
to play super hopscotch, but they won't let me.
And we don't even have Pashmina to cheer him up. So, whoops.
Forever angry.
I lost on the cat guessing game. What a
Somebody
shocker.
say cat.
Those things happen. Watch me
Oh shit.
watch me do these mad skills. This is how much better I am than you.
Did you? Look at these maracas.
And he got a
Some
sticker
people
for that.
correct them.
Sticker. It looks like a nut.
Nut.
Wonder what kind
So I
of
go
nut it
inside,
is.
and I go inside. I'm like, hey, it's me again. I need to look for my sister's like keys. And they're like, all right. Like the guy up there is like, all right, I'll help you look. And I was like, thanks, man, appreciate it. And so we like look, and I like go to the guy that like was like on the couch. And I was like, hey, you know, you were around my sister. Do you know if you have like where her keys are? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, where are they? And he's like, I have them. And I was like, okay, can I get them back?
That's
We
really
need to go home."
sketchy.
And he's like, okay, we need to go home. And he's like, yeah, here. And he just kind of like dangles them out and they like go over. And since he's drunk, he thinks he's being coy when he pulls them back. I'm not having it. So I just fucking, he like pulls it back and like immediately I just fucking lunge forward and just yank the keys off. And I'm like, have a good night.
As
He
one
looks-
should.
He looks so offended. And I'm just, and he like, is like, all right, asshole. And I just turn around and look at him and he just kind of like does the thing where you like physically shrink. Like, you
Good.
just see
Fucking
it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I just am
Yeah.
like, I just turn back and look at her. He just kind of shrinks in, and I just, you know, go out and I hand her the keys, and I'm like, "Are you good to drive?" And she's like, "I think so." And I was like, "Okay, here's what we're gonna do." So I drive her home in class.
That's really
Whoop.
nice of you.
In the city where I went to high school. So that's another pretty long drive. It's like an hour.
Ah,
So I drive her back. It's now 6 a.m.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so I drop her off. I'm like, okay, we'll go grab it before you go to work, and just have your sister just take you back. And she's like, okay. So I fucking, God bless their family for being so patient with her and me, at least.
yeah.
Like, you know, I call her sister, her older sister, still lives there, and I'm like, hey, here's the 411. Before she goes to work tomorrow, I'm gonna need you to take her back here so she can pick up her car.
Said the name of the city again.
Oops. So she's like,
God,
oh.
this episode's gonna suck.
He's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And I was like, okay, good night. And so I drive back home. I'm like dead ass falling asleep at the wheel. It's bad. I'm tired.
Oh god.
And it's like 6:50, almost 7. Like the sky is light out, and I'm like, Oh fuck, we gotta record the day too. So I just like get home at like 7 and I just like crash at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, I'm running on like 4 hours.
Oh my
the
gosh.
poor thing. But you did a good deed, Gabe. Well done.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Gabe did the good thing.
I did the good. I should have stopped off at Evan's place and been like, bro, can I get some breakfast? I'm hungry. I should have just like yelled outside, and then your dad would have been like, "What's all this racket?" And I'd be like, "Hey, Evan's dad, it's me, the train. I need food."
You have the train. Oh hey,
According to Evan's dad, I am a train.
there's our
But
little
it was
other
discovered
Junker
not
hamster.
because I'm fat, because I'm loud,
Yes.
which is marginally better.
To be fair, I don't know if he meant in that regard just because he's so sensitive to noise.
That's fair.
Trying to figure out where to put this dumb Merham statue.
Nah,
the
you
fuck?
should have brought me with you, cause someone tries to play coy, you don't
There we go.
you don't mess with me in that regard.
You hit him with the. Oh, I thought you slammed it down on the ground so hard you all turned into tornadoes. Like,
Yeah,
I
when
hate
you
when that
get-
happens. Like, you know, my cupboard falls over and I just turn into a tornado. That fucking sucks, dude. I hate it. I hate it.
That's how tornadoes are born. That's why in Tornado Alley, people have a habit of slamming things down as a way of showing that they're tough. But the problem is that creates tornadoes. So they have a problem. Okay, now we got all this.
What
I
are
think
those-
that means we can access the bridge place now, and we can also bring the other Jungarian
Oh, it
choir member
moved.
back to where he
It
needs to go.
moved.
It moved.
It moved.
The mermaid ham statues have returned to their original spots. Did all of you find them? What good hams?
What good hams?
Where? How did they get misplaced anyways? What the fuck?
Magic.
It's like Toy Story. At nighttime, they move around.
Oh,
They
okay.
follow Toy Story rules?
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to be happy that they're put back. I
But
just
now we can
imagine
get-
that they look happy, but they're seething on the inside, like, fucking damn it.
I will
Small
kill you.
gamer. It's a small, rotund gamer hamster.
Yeah, it's the Jungarian choir member.
The Hungarian. Very nice.
But
I want the fruit juice.
You want the fruit juice.
I
It's so cute.
It's the most deviation I've heard in Carrie's voice for a character since like fucking like a year almost.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
it's the-
you
oh,
know,
it's the
I
other
gotta say, I still believe this very strongly. One of these days, I will hear Carrie do an Ojo laugh.
No, you won't. But you heard me do howdy. I can do howdy. I can howdy
You're
it
a
up.
southerner?
I've done Howdy's voice before. I
Yeah,
did
we
That's
switch
nice.
between.
it. I did it at Heartbreak. Yeah, Evan and I switch off.
More like heartbreak.
I also do Penelope.
You do Peony, please.
Yeah,
And
but
you
I
say
mean,
Opio.
you gotta like
Peony.
the point. Like you're gonna do an Ojo laugh at this point. I want to hear a high energy Carrie voice.
Okay, I'll just die.
Yeah.
What?
And then I
But
won't have to do
Carrie,
it.
when you're on your deathbed, just do the Ojo laugh and you'll die peacefully.
I doubt I'll have the lung capacity when I'm on my deathbed.
No,
that
no,
attitude.
I'll pump your lungs with a bike pump.
Okay.
I'll say open up and you're gonna be fucking on oxygen. I'm like, more oxygen.
Oh wait, this is not gonna help. We need to get the fruit so we can make the fruit juice so we can bring back the Jungarian choir member. It's like a
10,000 seats.
What?
it's
I'm
like-
sorry.
Break your
What?
kneecaps. Fuck that.
Yeah. The juice boosts me. Oh, then if you beat my quiz, I'll give them to you.
Fucking
Okay.
Stinky dumb
Oh,
nerd
hang on a
idiot
second.
guy.
Hang on a second. Is this guy telling me that beating his quiz is of equal value to giving him 10,000 seeds?
I guess.
guess
I mean,
so.
well, to you, you're worth 10,000 seeds. You're
This-
worth paying 10,000 seeds.
This is a very eccentric man.
But the juice bar is worth a quiz.
All
So
right.
what fruit did we
Ooh, the
see?
kiwi?
Yes, we saw a kiwi.
Hmm.
My, you did it. Here, take this as promised. Here's the fruit.
Imagine going from 10,000. Like, if a guy was like, all right, I'm going to sell you this Ford Fusion for $10,000, you're like, what if I beat you in a car quiz? Can I get it for free?
One question.
What if I beat you in a children's card game?
What if I beat you in a shadow game?
Let's see who wins Uno. Go fish.
Oh, God. We should play Uno at the beach trip. We're already gonna play Mario Party, which ruins friendships, so we'll also play.
I'm gonna eat
Uno.
so much
Oh,
seafood.
that means I'm bringing 2 card games because I'm also bringing Cards Against Humanity.
You want me to bring my expansions?
There's
I
a
have quite
Christian
few
version of
expansions
Cards
already.
Against Humanity.
Alright, for sure. In that case, we're good then.
I have all the main expansions, and I also have the box expansions, and I think
The bigger-
the 90s nostalgia expansion as well.
Oh, for sure. Dude, whoa, I was born in the 90s.
Oh, and I also have a fuck ton of blank cards.
Oh, good.
My personal favorite is Waluigi.
You have a dry erase?
Oh my god, that's so cute. It's
so
so
cute.
cute.
I
Like
actually
this.
use a
Do
label
re,
maker.
mi, fa, sol. Sounds good. That's right. The numbers are looking for me.
He ate the glass.
I ate those glass.
That's some
Sorry,
cute
Gabe.
calls. I think I'll go. See ya.
Anyway, what was I saying? Right.
The Cards Against Humanity
Right. I use a label maker actually.
Oh, good. Okay, that's what's up.
Who made those holes in the bridge? Who
Cannons.
fucking put holes in the bridge?
Cannons.
Hams.
They were being assaulted by the
Oh.
pirate hams.
So there's a Christian version of Cards Against Humanity that's actually like just as bad as Cards Against Humanity, but it's Bible references.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Kills your son like Abraham. But he didn't actually kill Isaac. God was like, do it. And Abe was like, okay. And then God was like, I'm just kidding, bro. What the fuck?
Abraham.
He did want to test his faith, though.
All right. Next time on
Holy
Smash,
shit.
Time on Smash Team Games, God tests our faith by telling me to kill Gabe.
Next time on Smash Team Games, Gabe has to go invade another party and rescue another friend.
I like how you call it invading.
Listen, Gabe. It would have been invading if you brought me along.
That's fair.
What have you done?
I would have had
It's an invasion.
a whole sketch ready for you.
Had a whole invasion.